How would you like your steak cooked, ma'am?
Can you guess?
Medium rare?
Well done.
I said to the gym teacher, "Can you teach me to do the splits?" He said, "How flexible are you?" I said, "I can't make Tuesdays."
Hello?
So I've got this friend who's obsessed with taking pictures of himself while having a shower. He's got serious self-esteem issues.
Okay, so a woman goes into a bar and says to the bartender, I'd like to have a double entendre, please. And, so you give her one.
Police arrested 2 kids yesterday. One was drinking battery acid, the other was eating fireworks. They charged one and let the other off.
Hello everybody, I've got a joke for you. This guy, he walks in the pub and he sees his mate. He's leaning up against the bar and he's got this dog with him and he's never seen him with a dog before. And he says, "Hello," he says, "I've not seen that dog before." He says, "Yeah, I know, he's a new dog and he can do so many different tricks, he's really clever." So he says, "Okay, show me." He said, "All right, I'll show you." So he looks at his dog and he says, "Now Rover, sit." Rover sits down. He says, "Now Rover, lie down." Rover lies down. "Rover, roll over." Rover rolls over. He says, "Now Rover, sit." Rover sits. He says, "Now Rover, beg." Rover begs. And he says, "Now speak. What shall I say?"
I tell you, when I was a kid, all I knew was rejection. My yo-yo, it never came back. I remember the time I was kidnapped, and they sent a piece of my finger to my father. He said he wanted more proof. When I was a kid, my parents moved a lot. I always found them. Hello?
I've got this other friend who's a Russian sound engineer, and a check 1 2, a check 1 2. And another friend asked me the other day, what's so great about living in Switzerland? And I said, well, I don't know, but the flag is a big plus.
Tonight's been really amazing. We should have dinner again.
Thanks, but I'm full.
I told my dentist my teeth are going yellow. He told me to wear a brown tie.
Well, you say the Urbachs. Yeah, they're on the list somewhere, I think, but I'm not really officially allowed to talk about it. Rules. Anyway, I'm here to tell you a little bit about my life. I started off as a series of fleshy outgrowths. I lived with a bivalve mollusk for most of the time, and then this woman turned up. I'd never seen her before. She was absolutely immaculate. Anyway, she was a perfect stranger to me, and when she says, "The world's your oyster," well, I was all ears. Anyway, she says, all I have to do to change my life is to get some sugar, some flour, a couple of eggs, a bit of water, bacon, leave it for a little while, cut a slice, piece of cake.
An Irishman applies for a job at a blacksmith's. The blacksmith asks him, "Have you ever shoed a horse before?" And the Irishman says, "No, but I told the donkey to fuck off once."
I can't believe that viruses and bacteria would just enter my body without permission. That makes me sick.
My therapist told me I was crazy, and I said I wanted a second opinion. She said, okay, you're ugly too. I told my therapist, I keep thinking about suicide. She told me, from now on, you have to pay in advance.
Can I help you guys?
Can I ask you about the menu, please?
The men I please are none of your business!
Gonorrhea would have been a good name for a medicine for diarrhea.
Okay, it's the first flight after lockdown. Very excited passengers have boarded the plane, jostling good-naturedly as they find their seats and stow away their luggage. Then, as the plane taxis down the runway and they feel the plane lift into the air, a soothing voice comes over the intercom. This is your pilot speaking, and I'm working from home today.
I went to the doctor the other day and said, have you got anything for wind? So he gave me a kite.
Anyway, I did a few jobs. From that point, things changed, and I got a job, lift attendant. It's ups and downs, and baker. That was plenty of dough, but I never got a rise, so I could get that under. Eventually, I got this job as undertaker for the Navy. Turned out it was the biggest sea battle for 5 years, and there's only one thing. I thought, oh no, it's dead my career's dead in the water. And that's when I got the tap, you know. That's when I made it into the business. And that's it. Alright, have a nice weekend.
Can I get this mess out of your way?
I've already called her an Uber, but thanks anyway.
I haven't spoken to my husband in years. I didn't want to interrupt him.
My husband thinks that I don't give him enough privacy. At least that's what he says in his diary.
Doc, I can't stop singing The Green Green Grass of Home. He said, that sounds like Tom Jones syndrome. Is it common? I asked. It's not unusual, he replied.
I tried to buy some camouflage trout the other day, but I couldn't find any.
As soon as space travel is possible, I'm going to move from the Milky Way to the soy Milky Way. I'm lactose intolerant.
2 goldfish in a tank. One says to the other, I hope you know how to drive this thing.
3 men sitting in a bar, a Frenchman, an Italian and a Jew, talking about how they pleasure their women. The Frenchman then says, I slather my mademoiselle in butter from Normandy top to toe, and when she comes she screams for 5 minutes. The Italian says, me, when I bang my signora, first of all I spread olive oil over her from this one village from Sicily, and when she comes, she screams for 10 minutes. The Jewish guy's mute. He says nothing. The Frenchman and the Italian look at him, but what about you? He finally says, I slather my Golda with schmaltz, and after she comes, she screams for an hour. An hour? The Frenchman and the Italian can't believe their ears. What exactly do you do to her? Oh, says the Jew, I wipe my hands on the curtains.
My husband's always trying to get rid of me. The other day he told me to put the rubbish out. I said to him I already did. He told me to go and keep an eye on it.
2 Ariels get married. The ceremony was rubbish, but the reception was brilliant.
What do you call a one-legged woman? Eileen.